AT&T Stadium, formerly known as Cowboys Stadium in Arlington, Texas, is a city-owned stadium with a retractable roof. It serves as the home of the Dallas Cowboys of the National Football League. The stadium seats 80,000 football fans, making it the largest stadium in the NFL by seating capacity. I'm Herbunk, and I'm inside AT&T Stadium to explain about large numbers and the enormous amounts of money now being spent by our politicians in Washington, D.C.
I am Dark-Turd 2001. I attend middle school. I play video games. I am an internet troll and you are a stupid idiot.
Thanks for your interest, Dark-Turd 2001. The number 1 million is written as a 1 followed by 6 zeros. A million is 1,000 thousands. That's $1 million in $100 bills. 1 billion is written as a 1 followed by 9 zeros. A billion is 1,000 millions. That's $1 billion in $100 bills. 1 trillion is written as a 1 followed by 12 zeros. A trillion is 1,000 billions.
You're wrong, you stupid dipstick. In my country, a billion is a million times 1 million and is written as 1 followed by 12 zeros. And a trillion is a million billions and is written as a 1 followed by 18 zeros.
Dark-Turd, that would be the long form of naming large numbers, which is used in some European countries. In the United States, we use the short form of naming numbers, as I just described. Thanks for your interest. I'm standing on a pile of $100 bills that extends from sideline to sideline and to the goal line at one end of the field to the goal line at the other end of the field, and it's stacked 8 feet high. This is $1 trillion in $100 bills.
This is fake. This dumbass is not really inside AT&T Stadium, and is not really standing on that much money. This guy does not even own what's in this video. Do not believe him.
That's a very good observation. I do not actually have $1 trillion. This money only exists inside of my computer. Thanks for your interest, Dark-Turd. The interval of a clock ticking is 1 second. If you spend $1 per second, it would take you 12 days to spend $1 million. Spending $1 per second, it would take you 32 years to spend $1 billion. And spending $1 per second, it would take you more than 31,000 years to spend this $1 trillion. The United States government spends $1 trillion every 104 days. And for every $1 trillion that they spend, they borrow $200 billion, which is added to our debt. For many years, our government has been spending more each year than they collect in taxes and revenue. The deficit is a measure each year of the difference between what the government actually spends and what they collect in revenue and taxes. Our debt is the sum of all previously incurred annual federal deficits.
I'm standing on top of our debt, $20 trillion in $100 bills. This football field-sized pile of $100 bills is as high as a 16-story building.
We could begin to eliminate this debt by coming up with a comprehensive plan that addresses the major drivers of our debt, such as reforming the tax code. We could slow the growth of entitlement or mandatory spending. These are welfare programs, Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid, which now make up 2/3 of our spending. Or we could start reducing our discretionary spending. We could come up with a strategy to bring American businesses who are holding an estimated $4.5 trillion in foreign banks back to the United States. Or, alternatively, if you're an American citizen, every man, woman, and child of you could do your patriotic duty and do as my wife and I will soon do, send the IRS a check
For $61,551?
which is your share of this debt.
That would be like taking a single grain of sand and throwing it at the wall of the debt you have just shown us.
I'm sorry that the lobotomy destroyed your sense of humor, Dark-Turd. I was being sarcastic. If my wife and I had the funds to write checks, we'd certainly have better things to do with our money than send it to our government. In fact, I'd probably go to Vegas and invest a lot of money in the casinos, and I'd buy a lot of lottery tickets, hoping to make bigger funds on that. It would be better investments than putting it into our government. May God bless America and any other country that needs God's blessing, and thank you for your time.